So we're going to start by placing baby in front of us on the mat, probably lying on their backs. We're going to come up onto hands and knees, taking the fingers by the sides of the baby's head, spreading the fingers out nice and wide, pressing into all 10 fingers, making sure the wrists are below the shoulders and the knees are below the hips. And then as we inhale, we're going to dip the belly down to the floor, working the tailbone up to the ceiling and taking the head up. As we exhale, we bring the head down, arching the spine over like a cat, tucking the tailbone down and drawing the belly button up towards the spine. Inhaling into the opposite direction and exhaling as you exhale, blowing out through the mouth over baby's face. Inhaling to lift, exhale to blow. If baby doesn't like it, don't do it. Inhaling to lift, exhale to blow. Inhaling up. One last time, exhaling over. And then we're going to come back to a neutral spine, sitting back onto the feet. And baby might not like that they can't see you anymore. So as we inhale, we say peekaboo. And we exhale, bend back to child's pose, stretching out through the shoulders. Inhaling up, peekaboo. Exhaling back. Inhaling up, peekaboo. Exhaling back. And one more time, inhaling up, peekaboo. And then we'll tuck the toes under and press up into a downward dog, working the tailbone up towards the ceiling, coming into an inverted sort of V. Letting the head rest down. Give your head a little shake to make sure you're not holding any tension in the neck. And working the heels back towards the floor. You can take a bend in the knees. Baby starts to get upset, bringing your focus back to baby, peekaboo. And then back to your downward dog. Coming forward, you can work on the arm strength here by bending the elbows, giving them a kiss. And back to downward dog. Inhaling forward, kiss. Back to downward dog. If baby's happy here, holding downward dog for a few breaths, you might like to alternate the heels back towards the floor, stretching out the calves. And then bringing both heels back. And inhaling back to the floor. Coming back to sit on the feet. You might like to bring baby a little bit closer. And then we're going to sing baby a little song. Now, if you don't know this song, you should pick it up within 1 or 2 tries. Excuse my singing. Bend and stretch, reach for the stars. There goes Jupiter, here comes Mars. Bend and stretch, reach for the sky. Stand on tippy toes way up high. And then come down to give baby a little kiss so they know you're still interested in them. If they don't like the song, you can try a different one. But we'll do the same one again. Bend and stretch, reach for the stars. There goes Jupiter, here comes Mars. Bend and stretch, reach for the sky. Stand on tippy toes way up high. Little kiss. Make sure when you're coming up onto the knees, you're arching back just slightly, giving yourself a little back bend, stretching out through the tummy muscles. As long as you haven't had a very recent cesarean, as long as everything's fine in that tummy area. One more time we'll sing the song. Bend and stretch, reach for the stars. There goes Jupiter, here comes Mars. Bend and stretch, reach for the sky. Stand on tippy toes way up high. Yes. And coming back. We just do a few neck stretches, sitting up tall. If baby wants to sit with you, that's fine. Otherwise, leaving them here. Just going to take the head over to one shoulder, rolling it forward and up to the other side. And the opposite direction. Just getting some movement through those neck muscles. They get very tight while we're holding baby, feeding baby, carrying. Just leaving the head down, interlacing the fingers behind the head and gently pressing the head up into the hands. And then we're going to exhale to bring the elbows forward and inhale, opening up the elbows, looking up to the ceiling, feeling open through the shoulders and the chest. Exhaling forward, bringing the elbows together. Inhaling, opening up. And one more time, exhaling forward. Inhaling up. And then bringing hands back down by baby. Stepping back into a plank, so nice long body. Might need to adjust your baby if you've pulled them forward like I did, so they're a bit closer to the front of the mat. One long line of the body, heels pressing back to the floor, or you can stay on the knees, is perfectly fine. And as we inhale, we're going to step the right foot to the outside edge of the right hand. So either up the knee, up or down, up to you. And we're just going to let that right leg fall out to the side, opening up the hips. So again, if you want to stay up, that will strengthen the leg a little bit more and be a deeper stretch. Again, you can always include baby by coming down and giving them little kisses. Just keeping the elbows close to the body as you bend them. We don't want them out wide, we want them close in. And then bringing that leg back up and either staying on the knee or bringing that knee higher. We're going to inhale the right arm up to the ceiling and exhale to lower it. Give baby a little tickle. Inhaling it back up. Exhaling to lower. Tickle, tickle, tickle. Inhaling up. Exhale to tickle. Baby on the face. Inhaling up. And one more time. Then we're going to take that hand on the outside edge. Just walk the foot in slightly. Shifting the weight onto the right hand as we inhale to lift the left arm. Exhale to lower and tickle. Inhale to lift. Exhale to lower. Again, welcome to drop to the knee at any time. Inhaling to lift. Exhale to lower. One more time. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. And then lifting that knee, stepping back into a plank. And bringing the left foot forward. Outside the hands. Again, dropping the knee if you like. Letting that knee fall out to the side. If the knees drop, just uncurling the toe. Lowering down to give baby a little kiss. Making sure that whenever you lower, you're exhaling and inhaling to lift. Still pressing into all 10 fingers. And then bringing that knee up. Either staying on the back knee or lifting the leg. Inhaling that left arm up to the ceiling. Exhale to lower and tickle. Inhale to lift. Exhale to lower. Inhale to lift. Exhale to lower. One more time. Inhaling up, getting a twist through the spine, reaching to the ceiling. Exhale to lower. Walk that foot in slightly. And then bringing the other arm up as we inhale, lowering as we exhale. Get the feet involved. Inhaling to lift. Exhaling to lower. Let baby experience that touch all over the body. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. Little pat on the head. Inhaling up. And exhaling down. Stepping the knee down. Bringing that other foot back. And we'll just widen out the knees so that there's space for baby. Sitting back onto the feet. Coming down into a modified child's pose. Just letting your head rest on baby. You want a little tickle with your head. Pressing into his tummy. Letting him pull your hair a little. Peekaboo. And head back down. Inhaling to lift the head up. Exhale the head back down. He's got me. He's got me. Let him go, Bubba. We're going to come back up. Coming around to sit onto our bums. Now, so far baby has just been lying. I'm going to get baby involved a little bit more now. So if you feel like your back is slumping over when you sit like this, just grabbing a blanket or a towel or a cushion, taking some height underneath your hips, just to allow your spine to stay up nice and straight. Now, if baby's very young, you can just work with baby's legs here, just alternating, pressing. You probably can't see because my leg's in the way, so I'll just move this out of the way to show you. Just alternating, pressing the legs in and out, away from the belly. Might make them laugh a little bit, it's a bit ticklish. This is called wind relieving pose for babies, or for grown-ups too. If baby's a little bit older, you can take their hands and just activating the neck muscles. So as you can see, if I start to lift Daniel now, he's not turning on his neck muscles and his head isn't coming the way I want it to. So if he's not going to cooperate, then we can't do row, row your boat. But if he is going to turn that head muscle on, and you can just lift his head up gently, see if he'll activate them. No, he's not going to do it. So if your baby will cooperate and lock that neck so that as you lift, their head comes to, then you can row the boat from the floor, but otherwise bringing baby up to sit, still holding them if they're not old enough to sit on their own yet. And we're going to go row, row, row. So I'll bring my legs back out, sitting up tall. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Rock, rock, rock your boat gently down the stream. If you see a crocodile, don't forget to scream. Lifting the arms for baby, and to stretch out through the arms. Now the important thing for you to remember while you're doing this is to sit up tall with the shoulders dropped. And if you're not singing along with me, but you should be, because babies love to hear their parents singing to them, their carers singing to them. But if you're not singing along, then just making sure you're focusing on your breathing and on your baby, of course. And we'll do it again. Sitting up tall, flexing the feet back, making sure we stay sitting up tall. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. And when we do the rocks of the boat, making sure that your sit bones that you can feel pressing down into the floor stay evenly on the floor. So the action is just coming from the upper body. Rock, rock, rock your boat gently down the stream. If you see a crocodile, don't forget to scream. Ah! And then we might like to pick baby up. If baby's a little bit older, while you're in this position, you can hold on to baby's hands and do some big circles, rotating baby around. As long as baby can hold head up, this one's okay. Inhaling one way, exhaling the other. This little one doesn't want to cooperate with that one today though, so we'll just give that one a miss. We can always take baby onto our laps if they don't want to do whatever it is that we're trying to get them to do, and I can still do circles here with baby on my lap. Inhaling forward, exhaling back. Inhaling forward and exhaling back. Just working in time with your own breath. And then changing direction. Inhaling one way, exhaling back. Baby might like to stand in front of you. Do a little dance. Inhaling forward, exhaling back. And then bringing the soles of the feet together. Just letting baby sit on your lap. Sitting up nice and tall. Again, if you feel like you're collapsing forward, you're going to need to take some more height, or maybe you might need to take your legs a little further away from the body, or the knees a little higher up, so you can sit up nice and straight, tucking the chin down to the throat, working the crown of the head up towards the ceiling. Closing your eyes over here if baby is happy with you not giving them some focus for a minute or two. Maybe just giving baby a little rub on the back of the body, so you can't see what I'm doing it down here, but just working the fingers over his shoulder blades, just letting him feel that touch. Sitting up tall. It's easy to forget the things that we're supposed to be focusing on when we have distractions, especially a baby distraction. Just trying to remain present, remain focused on whatever it is that we're meant to be doing. And that counts in day-to-day life as well, trying not to get carried away with what needs to be done or what's already happened, just focusing on exactly what we're doing right at this moment.